guys, this is Keiko 2000. Now you may already be recognizing that I am talking very low, and this video is not going to be very energized. I'm going to try to make it as entertaining as possible with me just doing commentary for you guys while playing the game. So it's 1:59 right now, and I've got to be really quiet, and I'm actually, as you can see on the screen, finishing up this round. And I want to give a shout out to Holy Belly Man. I'm going to say I'm recording because I said that I was, but my recording software kept failing. But yeah, we're going to be playing Speed Builders, and it's going to be awesome, and I'm going to have so much fun. But like I said, I am going to be keeping a low profile because I'm not actually supposed to be on, and it's 1:59, like I said, about to be I said hi YouTube, about to be 2. So, you know, I really do have to be quiet so no one comes in, I don't wake anyone up. But Speed Builders is like my favorite game right now. Then I would have to say Wizards, then SSM, because I don't know. Wow. You know, it's so funny how people, like, you draw attention to yourself whenever you're like, oh, I'm recording or something. Even if you're not a big YouTuber like me, even though I count over 100 or just 100 as like a substantial amount. But, you know, I'm not one of those big YouTubers. But even so, people will still swarm you because they'll be like, okay, you may not be a big YouTuber, but you're still a YouTuber, and I still want to be on YouTube, you know, in case anything ever happened. Okay, I am not going to get the African flag. Are you kidding me? That's kind of bad, but still, I'm not going to get the African flag. Was this green, white, and then I know there was white there. Oh, this is bad for me. I'm not getting this African flag, though. Like, I'm being completely honest and real. I don't know what the African flag looks like. Is that bad of me? Am I supposed to know because I'm African? I'm really not sure. But all I know is that I'm keeping it real, and I have no idea what the African flag looks like. But, yeah. There we go. Is that right? That looks nothing like theirs. Oh my gosh. 40%. Bye. Goodbye. GG. Yes. They asked, Keiko, are you a girl? And I said yes. So that's why I was saying yes. Okay. Yay. 3 up. Okay. I really need to practice my skills here. Alright, is it too off to the side? No. I'm so nervous here. I don't even know why I'm so nervous, but I'm nervous, okay? I have people to perform in front of. You heard that person there asking if that was my channel. They found my channel, guys. It's always great to get promo like that, you know? What else am I supposed to do here? What else am I supposed to do? Am I just supposed to... Okay, we're just going to leave it like that because I have no idea. Oh, off to the side. Okay. No, that person was able to do it. I probably put it all in the wrong blocks. Oh! No! Oh my gosh. Okay, guys, we'll be back for the next game. Unless something happens. So... I placed it on the wrong block if you guys are wondering what happened there. Hey guys, I decided that I'm going to keep this playing. We're going to watch Hog Belly because I'm just going on Mineplex telling people about my channel and stuff. And a lot of times I say, you know, go to my channel, check out my channel to see yourself in one of my videos. But I don't want to just say that and then not actually have a video with a minute, you know? So to Hog Belly, I was going to do that. I'm going to admit it. I was going to do that. But then I was like, alright, think about your morals, Kiera. Think about who you are as a person. Think about if you want to be fake. If you want this later to come back to you. And the answer is no, I don't. So why do it now? And that is the thing I'm changing. I don't want that to happen, so I'm not going to do it. So anyone who I promise they're going to be in one of my videos, they're going to be in my videos. Aww. You're still in. Okay, you're still in. Guys, I'll do like a close-up of chat. Look, close-up right now, hopefully, to show you. Because I was saying all because they were like, I got confused. So, yeah. Alright, this is one of my, one of the builds that I know now. Because, you know, I always start with the villager, but I know this build really well. It's actually pretty easy. It's just hard to get completed fast, you know? Like, they're going for the one side at a time. But, I don't know. That's not what I do. I usually do the villager first, and then I do one side and fill in the cobwebs last. Even though that's what will get you the most points. But, yeah, they're doing it pretty fast, so. If they get a perfect, that would be awesome. And I keep saying they as if, you know, plural, not plural. Yeah, plural, sorry. But it's not plural. It's just him. I'm going to say him because it has man in the name. So I'm just guessing. But, wait, you're a guy, right? Trying to figure out to address you in my video. Okay, yeah, definitely a guy. Alright, let's see how this guy's doing here. So, for his name, we'll just call him Hog. Hog. How's he typing but still building? I don't understand. I don't understand this world and how it works. Everybody seems like all they do is twerk. The story of my life. The story of my life. 5 seconds. Oh no. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Come on, Hog. Come on, Hog. I feel like I have a deep connection with Hog now. Oh, GG. Close. Oh, Hog. They won last round. He won last round, just so you guys know. Alright, we'll be back in the next round. Hog is like falling down the water like I usually do with my friends. Oh, but we usually just jump off and kill ourselves. Don't take that too seriously. You know, I was watching Shane Dawson's podcast with Jesse. I can't even pronounce her last name. But it's called Shane and Friends. And guys, the show is hilarious. The podcast is hilarious. But the thing is that, you know, listen, they tell some pretty crazy stories and stuff. And half of the time, I have no idea who these people they're talking about are. But, you know, it's just hilarious to watch. And sure, it's not exactly age appropriate, but it's fun to watch. Now, I totally forgot the point of what I was trying to say. But all I know is it's fun to watch, and this is not sponsored, obviously. But I forget what I wanted to say now. Something about something. Let's go with that. This is so awkward now. Let me think. What was I talking about? I was talking about something. I came on here building. Oh, okay. I got it. So they were talking about on one of their podcasts how people take things so seriously. And they were talking about this with a guest and how there was like a bike community. And the bike community like attacked them, sending death threats. And Shane was like, that's a real thing, what? Now, if I mess up this American flag, oh my gosh. But yeah, Shane was talking about that. So the whole time I'm just sitting there, I'm like, wow, why are people taking this stuff so seriously? And they were talking about how the world needs to, like, you know, stop taking things so seriously. And I'm going to keep reiterating that point. And I think it is true, you know? Like, I just said that joke, and I said it jokingly, don't come after me. And that could be used as, like, a real thing. Don't come after me. Because really, it's just a joke. I'm just playing around. And a lot of people are like, you're offending. Like, if they make a black joke, okay, they're like, oh, you're offending, for example, me, because I'm black, right? You know, you're not offending me. It's just something, like, maybe if it is offensive, you know, it's offensive to me, but that doesn't mean to everyone. But, you know, your style of jokes may be the same as mine, so I take that as a joke. Me and my friends joke all the time about how I'm black, or how Timmy's Asian, or how everyone else is white. Me and Timmy are like, we have the non-white squad or whatever, and it's a joke. Like, it's literally just us having fun as kids. And I think that's one of the most important things, is you have to have fun. And if people are constantly worried about what they say, then when are you ever going to have time for fun? I think that's a big thing that we need to think about as a society today. When are you going to make time for fun? When is it going to be not so serious? Because the way it's going now, I'm not very affected by, the people who aren't letting jokes slide anymore. I'm not hugely affected by that. But still, this is my country, and I want to be able to tell jokes in the future that may have a racial point to it where not everyone agrees. I'm sorry that you don't agree with my jokes. It's okay. Live your life, queen, as Jesse would say. But, it is my style of joke, so I don't know. Maybe everyone I'm not going to say keep your opinion to yourself, because that's the whole point of America. Don't keep your opinion to yourself. Wait, this is 4 up, okay. Because that's what free country is about. Well, I can't talk and do this at the same time. But yeah, free country. Everyone is entitled to their opinion, okay? And I think that's a very strong point people need to bring up. Everyone has their own opinion, and they're allowed to have their own opinion. So different opinions on jokes are different opinion on jokes. Everyone has their own style. So that's all I'm trying to say, is as a kid, I see these problems. I see what people are saying, these points that people are making, and it's true. Like, chill out. I placed the block wrong. Dang it. 89, please say no one else got better. Yes! Yes! What else could we talk about during this? Because I literally have nothing to commentate about. And I don't want to get too deep, because after this I'm making a video about rape and the importance of spreading the word. But, spreading the word, I'm not going to get into that. If you guys want to see what I have to say, go on to Keiko Vlogs. It should be out by the time you're watching this, definitely. I'll link it in the description down below if I remember. But yeah, I'm just, I don't want to get into it, okay? Because I'm already going to have my feelings hurt in a second. So, but let's talk about book endings. Book endings, wish they weren't a thing. Are they a thing? Yes. Do I want them to be a thing? No. Me and Timmy were actually reading the same book, and it ended terribly with like an alien invasion. It was something that could have been realistic, something that was leading that way, and then they just throw out alien invasion really at the end, and there's no other book. The book we're talking about is actually called Feedback, and I would do a whole, not story time. What's that? Oh, I'm out. I would do a whole video about that. Dang. Law. But yes, why did it not? Oh, sorry guys, I'm getting distracted. I would do a video about it on Book Talk with Keiko, but really I'm not having any inspiration for Book Talk with Keiko. So if you guys have anything you want me to talk about, I don't think I'm going to read books anymore. I think I'm just going to do book reviews. But yeah, I don't know. I've lost total inspiration for that, especially since I don't see it growing anywhere. I got 1 view in 1 week. Like, that's terrible. And I'm pretty sure that 1 view was from me rewatching the video. So, no views. Let's go with that. No views in a week. I'm so disappointed. But anyways, guys, this is the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed just some talking with Keiko. I love you guys so much. Links in the description down below to everything I talked about in this video. And just links in the description down below to all of my other channels. And I love you guys. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.
Blows up, bitch, I make it rain shower. You dig that? They wouldn't know a thing about you. You feel that?